Watch my roommate try to buy a girl a drink.
What do you drink when you
Cap.
I know who I am. And really, when I do turn 40, I'm still gonna be a bad bitch. So what is your point?
You know what I'm saying?
Whatever. Keep it moving.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, you gotta be real careful, you know what I mean?
What?
Be real careful, you know what I'm saying? Be real careful.
It's an evil world we live in. You see, what some women gotta recognize is that some dudes don't care about the, oh, I'm gonna treat a woman like a princess, oh, I'm never gonna do anything, touch her, anything like that, because some dudes really have no filter and they'll do anything.
Listen, I am not hating on females, but why do y'all keep making YouTube channels and keep posting day in the lives? And y'all first video is always a Q&A. You are here to entertain me. Shake some.
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
Girls nowadays can basically hurt themselves, frame stuff, frame saying that, you know, accuse of their boyfriend ex of, you know, sexually assaulting them or hitting them.
This just happened
when it's not true.
This just happened to Gervonta Davis.
You can lie. Oh, it's not real at all.
No, that's the thing. So here's the deal. So his girlfriend said it that he did it. So listen, this is crazy. That's why it's so fucked. I was talking to Aishi about this shit. Anyways, his girlfriend said that he hit her and the kid or some shit, and then like a few days later, so it's all over the news, TMZ, domestic violence, Gervonta Davis, right? And everyone sees that bad hit piece. And then she comes like 3-4 days later and is like, I'm sorry, it wasn't true, I was in a bad place. And you're not gonna see, it's not gonna go as viral.
It doesn't, because I didn't hear about that.
Exactly, so now you have...
So let me tell you something right now, Bradley. The girls that come out and do that and they get proven, basically, the girls getting proven wrong and guilty, they deserve to go to jail. They do.
Yeah,
you're trying to ruin another man's career. You're trying to, you know, literally ruin his life.
His life.
There needs to be some type of criminal activity taken on that. That's why, and by the way, for any people that do have actually gotten sexually assaulted and stuff, I feel for you and I'm really sorry for that. I really am. But the people that really lie and frame it, because there's girls that really just do that shit.
Just for the bag, just for the money.
But a guy, you gotta remember, you always guilty before you even proven innocent. Every time you deal with a girl, that's why you gotta watch who you mess with, because some girls will play victim and you end up losing everything.
Damn, girl, you get thicker. I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
So, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. You guys have been tagging me in this situation all day, but you all know me. I'm not going to report on something unless I do my due diligence first. So, as has been said, Jonathan Majors' ex-girlfriend has been arrested for assaulting Jonathan Majors, and they gave video evidence to back this up, which means he never put his hands on her, but she did assault him, which has been proven and backed by a video. Now, with that being said, do we all remember the select few of black women and people of color who basically made false accusations when it came to Jonathan Majors, or didn't even want to give him his day in court or allow due process in this situation? If you don't remember, allow me to remind you.
In all seriousness, Jonathan Majors did not pay my bills. While I think he's a talented actor, there is no room to defend or deny anything that we are currently told about his actions. Like, not for nothing, a lot of us don't know this man.
We should believe women in situations like this. Regardless if they're in the hospital or not, they should be taken very seriously.
But why is it never like, I'm defaulting to believing the victim unless I see some compelling evidence that what they're saying is untrue? Because statistically speaking, you know, most people who come forward about abuse aren't lying.
Jonathan, please tell me now if you have done something horrible.
Bro.
Men that put their hands on people need to be held accountable. Men that put their hands on women need to be held accountable regardless of what kind of woman that woman is.
So far, there is conclusive evidence that supports that he is an abuser.
This is a story we're going to be talking about for weeks, but it sounds like Jonathan Majors is a real-life villain.
If you read the article, they're describing how there is visible injuries on this woman, and that was enough grounds for the police to arrest him.
Really hope that all of the people who are involved in projects with him do the right thing and get rid of him, regardless of how it affects the best laid plans of mice and men.
Did y'all think we were going to forget about you? No, Buki. I didn't forget about any of you, Buki. A lot of you had already made false accusations on this man before anything had even been proven. Y'all weren't willing to give him his due process because he was a man, and you decided to judge him as such. You were even willing to go as far as to help others in destroying his career. Well, here's my prediction. Now that we know he didn't do anything, he's completely innocent, the people who are the most vocal about his destruction will not apologize. Now, what I find funny is this. When it came to Jonathan Majors, a black man, so many people willing to throw him under the bus. But when other creators had accusations made about them, there were certain creators who were more than willing to defend them without needing any evidence if that person was, innocent or not. But when it came to Jonathan Majors, they were willing to demonize them at the slightest moment. But besides that, how do you guys feel about this situation?
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
Be surprised how literally men that are 40 years old, they still don't know what they want. They're still not ready to commit.
I don't think it's about not knowing what they want and not ready to commit. I think it's that you're going to come to a crossroads and understand the pros and cons to a relationship or a marriage. And you have to weigh the options, like, does it benefit me or does it not benefit me?
Clearly doesn't benefit a bunch of them because they can get anyone they want anytime.
And it's not about that, because that doesn't determine if they get women or don't get women.
What is
Did
it
you get what I'm saying? We're talking about strictly, is there a benefit to me getting married at all?
Do you think men think there's no benefit to being married?
A lot of them, it's actually worse if they get married. It's like a huge risk.
Why?
For the woman, she has the opportunity to get the kids automatically. She gets to have half of his earnings without having to earn what he earned or hustle what he hustled. They have the opportunity to be able to get alimony. They have the opportunity to own assets that they didn't work for. So what does this man benefit for if it doesn't work out? He actually loses.
For real, it really ain't about being a dude that's like, oh, I don't want to be in a relationship with anybody. It's about that if you got money and you that dude that girl will prey on and you prey on your pockets, she gonna take everything you got if you put a baby in her.
There it is. Leave the fuck alone. There it is.
3 signs she doesn't want you. So if she does any of these, go ahead and pack it up. Coming up at number 1, if she leaves you on read or delivered often. I'm talking about she rarely ever texts you back. Straight avoiding your messages, bro. What's even worse is if you text her and then she decides to post on her story without texting you back first. Like, bro, if she does this, she does not want you. Trust me. Because for one, a girl is always on her phone. And she's for sure making time for someone that she wants to text. So coming up at number 2, if she's dry. Bro, this is so obvious. Like, most guys love pulling that card like, oh my god, she's so dry. Nah, bro. She's that dry, she does not want you. But if a girl is that dry around every guy, then she's just boring. Coming up at number 3, we got if she's always busy. Y'all, I can't stress this one enough. If a girl texts you saying she's always busy or she always doing something, she's lying. Like, I promise you one thing about a girl, she's finna make time for a guy that she really wants. If anything, she finna be blowing up your phone. So if she's constantly texting you like she's busy all the time, bro, she don't want you.
Smart. She ain't the same person you met, like, oh, the conversation was so interesting, and now she just like, oh, she keeping it short. She ain't even replying like, what you doing like she used to no more. That's when you know another guy got her attention.
Where you going? Where you going? $1,200 a week now. It's over. Yep. You wanted to take care of that girl, your little new girlfriend, and her kids. Now, yes. Because you got me messed up. You got me messed up. I don't care. I don't care. You taking care of other people's kids. I don't care. Yes, because I need all that money. I need it all. I need every penny I can get. Yep. Now you can see your kids once a week instead of seeing them all the time. So whenever you feel like it. Once a week to every day. Oh well, at least I'm getting paid. That you want to be laid up with some other girl.
It's an evil world we live in.
Man pulling up. Where the fuck he going? Oh, hell no. He's showing off. This little microwave.
So who's getting custody of the kids?
Well, she's the mom. She brought them into this world. She should get custody.
I think the man should get custody.
Why?
Well, if you put money into a Pepsi machine and a Pepsi comes out, is it the machine's Pepsi or is it my Pepsi?
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
We're pleased that you've decided to come and hopefully hear some of the other sides of the arguments and the other side of the debate, some more informed opinions possibly as well.
I wouldn't say more informed opinions, but I'm happy to listen to other opinions, sure.
I think you imagine that your personal experience is actually some sort of universal truth, and you're trying to impose that universal truth on everybody else. For example, because I have experienced this, it therefore is a truth which we must adhere to. But in fact, your experience is very unique as everybody else's is, and it just doesn't, it's not relevant.
Because usually you talk about yourself as if you're healthy.
I am.
You know, that's just...
Okay, so you know my GP, you know my doctor, you know what's going on for me.
I'm looking at you and I'm making an assessment that is
So
not healthy to carry that much weight on your knees.
So you've just made a visual decision.
Absolutely, and that's how we...
And so this is where you're basing your premise.
Works.
Yeah, you're basing your premise on the fact that visually you find larger people unacceptable.
I just don't believe you're healthy in that state, no.
Do you not realise where you're going with this?
How did you get this big?
This is actually to do with a hate crime.
You're a victim of hate crime.
Absolutely. And can we call the police?
Do call the police. There's
Would you
a
like to bring the
telephone.
police in?
There's a telephone right there. Feel
I think we
free.
should do it right now.
Go for it. Go for it. There's a phone.
Great.
It's probably
Could I have my
nine
phone and we'll call the police.
Would you like it brought to you? Because it's probably going to be hard to walk there.
I just find it...
Yeah. It became personally offensive, and I believe it is a hate crime, and I'd like to report it.
Crack is cheap.
Hey, if you like this video right here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Also, follow me on Instagram at KM.Little with 2 E's. Also, I have a Patreon, and I also have a private community where I talk to y'all 2-3 hours every single day. It's in the link below, also with the Discord. So, join the Discord.